The Star of Azathoth may be best known for appearing in the cartouche of Nyarlathotep, where some occult traditions claim it represents Azathoth, the blind idiot god whose shapeless and primal form flails and wallows to the sound of ceaseless flutes at the center of ultimate chaos. According to this reading of the cartouche, the pharaoh Nyarlathotep asserted he was Azathoth's son. One of the best preserved inscriptions of the symbol is on a wall in an Egyptian tomb that depicts the judgment of Nyarlathotep and a man's supplication before Yog-Sothoth. The presence of the symbol in the carving may be a substitute for Azathoth himself, since his physical appearance is impossible to depict. The Star of Azathoth, together with a representation of Yog-Sothoth and a number of other esoteric symbols, suggest the man's passage from Earth to a realm very different from Duat, the Egyptian underworld, or Aru, the traditional reed-filled Egyptian paradise. Other representations of the star come to us only through deciphering fragmentary ancient texts or stone carvings that have been so badly weathered that they are not considered definitive by archaeologists. Nevertheless, notable practitioners of the occult claim to recognize this star in the physically degraded texts of antiquity and on the carven rocks of long-forgotten temples. Some scholars of the occult, specializing in ancient China, claim a terracotta statue of a courtly advisor within the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang wears an amulet featuring the Star of Azathoth. Some associate this statue with the supposedly immortal Chinese wizard Anqi Sheng. More ominously, some eccentric occultists claim to have seen the star upon the nearly equally obscure Book of Azathoth, which Nyarlathotep is said to carry in his guise of the Black Man. Those who have purportedly seen the book say that its violet cover is embossed with the Star of Azathoth. Within the book are the signatures of those who have been initiated into the witch cult of Azathoth and sworn themselves to the primal chaos. In many interpretations of this most ancient of pantheons, Azathoth's children are as apathetic to his existence as he is of theirs. Therefore, it seems unthinkable that a being such as Azathoth, who is called the primal chaos and the demon sultan, would have great personal regard for mortal worshippers. But, for reasons unknown, his son Nyarlathotep does seem to have an affinity for his father, and has taken it upon himself to serve as Azathoth's messenger and bring his cult to earth. In doing so, Nyarlathotep has ensured that Azathoth is known to at least some people and recognized by them as the primal chaos from which the universe sprang into being. Because Azathoth is so otherworldly, he cannot be comprehended or visualized without warping the human mind. Therefore, Nyarlathotep stands in as a concrete human-like representation that cultists use in his stead. The Star of Azathoth itself is suggestive of the emergence and outward expansion of the universe from a central source. It features the omnidirectionality that is associated with chaos magic and curving lines that are perhaps symbolic of the black spiral vortices of the ultimate chaotic void. An excerpt from the Encyclopedia Magicka by Jasper M. Griggs, Professor of Anthropology at Miskatonic University.